Hello and welcome from the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakhir. Down on the grid, the engineers are making their last checks, and today's race will be underway shortly. Bahrain represents an exceptional 3.36 miles of racing. Lots of opportunities to overtake throughout its 15 corners. Now, this track has built a reputation for being brutal on the rear tyres, so keep an eye on how these young drivers manage their rubber. Strategy here could ultimately determine the winner of the race. Here is the grid for today's race, which will be starting shortly. Ali lines up on pole position, and it's Daniel Ticktum in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Pourchaire, Piastri, Jack Aitken and Drugovic, Viscal, Sato, Lawson, Jan Deruvala, Schwartzman, Vips, Guilherme Samaya and Boschong, Fittipaldi, Zendelli, Armstrong and David Beckman, Verschoor, Lundgaard, Deleda and Guan Yu Zhou completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Davide, you're a three-time winner around here in 1 week, I believe, back in 2012. How on earth do you make the tyres last around this track? They degrade so quickly.
To be honest, the key to the race is having a good start so you can get your car into a good position. Then save the tyres as much as you can and push just at the end. Pole position, let's go for the win, mate.
our teammate by 20.8 seconds. Yellow flag. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
For a while, this one. What an excellent win for Dams. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
It was down to one thing: consistent pace over everyone else out there on the track. We could spend a great deal of time talking about race and gyro strategy, what has occurred on the track, but at the end of the day, the difference here was down to simply being faster on track than everyone else. Amazing skill on show.
I can see our drivers making their way out now. It's been a sublime team performance, and it's the culmination of a lot of hard work. Dams are your winners today. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Ali increases their championship lead. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi